Greetings! Today you're going to get 2 new licks and a whole new blues. Play Indiana Bebop in concert B flat. Ready? Go. Now, play your concert B flat 9 arpeggio. That's a dominant 7. Leave off the 1. Start on 3. Ready, go. Bebop is 6/5. Listen to a new Indiana Bebop. We're going to call that Indiana Bebop the tall Indiana Bebop. It's the arpeggio up starting on the 3, it goes up to the 9, and then Bebop is 6/5. Play it once with me, ready, go. Just so you know how to do it, go ahead and play it in concert E flat as well. Go up the dominant 7, up to the 9, and then 6/5 in concert E flat. Then in concert F, ready, go. So that's the first new lick, the tall Indiana Bebop. We'll call the other one the small Indiana Bebop. So now we have Indiana Bebop the tall and Indiana Bebop the small. Okay, moving on. You know our generic bop lick, and again, this is the anatomy of a bop lick. Ascending minor arpeggio, descending bop scale, tag ending. Well, we're going to change. Play your concert C minor arpeggio. This is the 2 from our 2/5, but play it from starting on the 3 and go up to the 9. Ready, go. Okay, so start on your concert E flat, play that C minor 9 arpeggio. Now this time, continue down the bop scale until you get to the 1 of the 5, and then do your Indiana Bebop. Ready, go. Get it? This is a new way of doing that large 2/5 that we had before. So once again, you ascend the minor arpeggio, but this time you start on the 3. You descend the scale, and then there's your tag at the end. Do it in concert B flat, which means, concert F, which means that your ascending is your C minor. Ready, go. You're going to need to know that into some other keys as well. Let's do it in concert B flat. Do the math. B flat 7. It's dominant, so it's a 5. Who's 2? F minor. So do your concert F minor, ascending arpeggio, but start it on the 3. Ready, go. Then do that whole math in concert E flat. Do the math first. Ready, go. Oh, sorry, I did it wrong. Ready, go. That's 2 new licks. Indiana Bebop the tall, and also a new way of doing our big 2/5. You're going to need those 2 licks, and here's why. We're going to do a whole new way of doing the blues. The blues progression is now going to be, well, we started off as Elvis Blues, which was just 1, 4, and 5, all dominants. Then we started into a new and improved blues, where there was a 2-5-1 built into the last line, and we would treat each one of the large blocks of 5 with an additional 2, because they're like peanut butter and jelly, they always go together. Now we're going to add just another layer. This is kind of like a generic bop blues. Bar 8 is going to have a 3-6, which leads to the large 2-5 at the beginning of the last line, and the last 2 bars are going to be 3-6, 2-5-1. You know what to do over all that. And because the 3 3s end you up on a 3, that is why we need Indiana Bebop the tall. That is why we need this new, I guess it would also be a taller 2-5, because if you look at it, in the first bar there's Indiana Bebop, you can do it the small. Second bar, Indiana Bebop the small. Third and fourth bar, you can do your generic 2-5. Fifth and sixth bar, you can do your generic 2/5. 7th bar, Indiana Bebop, tall or small, your choice. 8th bar, 3 3s, leading down to the 3 of the 2, but now we have a 2/5 that is 2 bars long. So that's why we need to increase the altitude of our 2/5, and we have the larger, taller 2/5. And then at the end there's 3 6 2 5 1. Well, 3 6 2 5, then it loops back to the 1, but the way that it loops out, you end up on the 3 of the 1. Oh, you need to have the Indiana Bebop the tall if you're going to make your line continuous. Hope this makes sense. Let's try it, and let's put it at just 90. Nothing fast. Ready? Here we go. This is our new and improved Bop Blues, and you've got enough tricks to be able to navigate it successfully, even though we've added something new on bar 8 and at the end. By the way, 3 6 2 5 1s in this application are often called a turnaround because it turns you around to get you back to the top. So that's another reference to the 3 6 2 5 1. If somebody says, yeah, let's take the turnaround, that's what they mean, a 1 6 2 5 or 3 6 2 5 1. Okay, this is nothing but practice. These licks, as we have said all along, are just mechanics. They are what links you in to what the piano player, guitar player, and the bass player are all about. You are now absolutely informed as to what's going on behind you. Now, go find some of the great players. You can reference over to our transcription series. You can reference over to What's Your Concept series to find who they are. But find some of the great players and see what they do over this structure, which now you intimately understand. And see if you can find what you like about them, and the more cool licks, the things that you think are cool that you incorporate into your playing through the process of transcription and insane amounts of practice, the more you have the breadth and depth of your concept, your voice. So these licks are nothing but the tools to illustrate in your mind what's going on. Okay, now go find some licks that you really like and do them over the Bop Blues. Good luck!